Welcome back for another podcast on integration by parts. We're going to look at a slightly different problem. We're going to look at the integral of x squared cosine of x dx. Now what makes this problem so interesting is that we're going to be repeating our integration by parts at least a second time. And one way to know that is the x squared suggests that we'll probably have to do that. But as we've done, we do need to determine our value for u and our value for dv. Well, using again the mnemonic device we discussed in class, the ideal choice for dv should be cosine of x dx. And the ideal choice for u then is probably x squared. This makes v equal to sine of x, and this makes du equal to 2x dx. So now we have our integral equaling x squared sine of x minus the integral of 2x sine of x dx. It's this integral that we will need to do again using integration by parts. So we're going to let u this time equal x. We're going to let dv equal sine of x dx. We're going to let v equal negative cosine of x, since that's the antiderivative of sine of x. And that makes du equal to dx. Now you notice I didn't include the 2 because we're going to pull the 2 out of the entire integral in just a moment. So let's see what exactly we have now. If we look at just the integral 2 times x sine of x dx, using our UVs that we did the second time, this is going to be 2 times the quantity, negative x cosine of x, minus the integral of negative cosine of x dx. With some simplifying, we can see that this is really just negative 2x cosine of x plus the integral of cosine of x dx. Now, what that gives us is the final part of our problem. So at the bottom, we can now say that the integral of x squared cosine of x dx is equal to x squared sine of x. Now, because I'm going to be subtracting, I'm going to need to be a little careful here with my signs. So follow closely and watch my signs to make sure I don't make any errors. This will become plus 2x cosine of x minus, because the negative sign carries in, the integral of cosine of x we all know is just sine of x plus c.